All right, welcome back. We're getting into Absolute Batman issue 14 versus Bane. So let's just go ahead and hop in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So we start off with basically a flashback of everything that's been happening so far. We see all of Bruce's friends before Bane got to them. Then we see them after Bane got to him, what they said to him, Waylon, what he said to him, and then Bruce saying that there's only enough venom for 2 infusions. And then we see let's go to war. And then we get to the news where Mayor Hill makes a speech. Fellow Gothamites, I'm here tonight to assure you that despite what the terrorist Batman claims, there are no monsters hidden away beneath our streets. In fact, the only monster in the city is him. And whatever dangerous theatrics he was planning tonight at Veterans Arena will not be happening. Still, we insist that everyone honor the 11 p.m. curfew put in place after the Black Mask attack. Remain home safe from Batman's lawless violence. Thank you, and God bless Gotham. And then we see Dick Grayson right there. Yeah, fuck Batman again. And we see who Mayor Hill is actually working for. The fight happens at midnight, and he tells Harvey Bullock, it came straight from above. No one gets within 10 blocks of that place except for Batman and Bane. So Mayor Hill is under the Joker's control right there is what it seems like. On the Joker's payroll. And Harvey just listens. He's seen what the Black Mask can do. So yeah, after that, seeing another dude even more powerful, I wouldn't deal with that either. Now cutting to Barbara Gordon. She stares at the mask. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can, I hope you have a good plan. And then Bane is walking through the hallway, preparing right before the battle. You should be aware, according to our data, Subject 27 likely still has at least 1 infusion left in his system. That's what I'm counting on. His system tolerates the venom. He can be your new project. Because remember, Bane does not want to do this anymore. His whole thing is that he wants to succeed, do whatever the Joker wants, and then find his rightful replacement so that he can hang out with his family on his island alone. He doesn't want to do this forever. So now he's like, we got Bruce. This guy's basically just a smaller version of me. He can do it. And the doctor says, fair enough, because with the recent enhancement, there's no comparison. But after this fight, Bane, your system will need a long rest. The heart's the only true nurse. All I want is rest, Dr. Arkham. One more fight, one more, and I'll have it. The real question is, will the Joker even give it to him if he wins anyways? So at the arena, we see Bane walking in. Well, here I am, and here I am. Where's your champion? As the lights come on, the red masks are running through, and Bruce is sitting in the middle, ready to go. Alfred hops on. All right, kid, here you go. Remember the plan. You wear him down, keep him until he uses up all of his venom, and then, when he's got nothing left, use yours. Stop talking. It's time. Harley, are you ready? Yep, let's make him famous, boys. And then she's got a bunch of drones and gets the whole squad watching. It's TV. The Great Republic watches. I hope you've learned some new techniques so we can give them an actual spectacle. And during this, we're seeing Jones' game against Bilbo. A true David and Goliath match. The shocking thing is that Jones seems to have no one in his corner, no trainer, nobody. He's just a man alone. Bruce steps on a pedal, blowing up a building, having it drop on to Bane, calling this move, welcome to Gotham. Alfred driving through with the Batmobile, and then Bane's like, I know what you're doing, I see it. As Alfred shoots spikes into this man's shoulders and impales him with the car. Any normal man would die. As I come to hit Bane again, I make the mistake of glancing at him. He's already healed, but how? In his size, something is wrong. His speed too. I'm tumbling through the air before I know it. But what Batman lacks in power and speed, he makes up for in brutality. As he gets impaled in the eye from Batman's cape spikes thing. Honestly, the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. I love that. He's a genius at violence. And I've known some prodigies in my day, but him, he moves like a man ecstatic. A man born to do this very thing. He doesn't hesitate. Not even when Bane regrows his eyeball. Yeah, Bane is just a wall of flesh here. Every blow they're giving to him, he just heals. Eyeball, getting impaled, etc. He's seen it all, and he's going to survive. I think if he fought Wonder Woman, he would get croaked, dude. Wonder Woman would destroy this version of Bane. It's not even a fair competition. But alas, they haven't met yet. The kid reveals in it the bringing forth of blood from those who deserve it, the blood of people who never see their own in the open air. People so powerful, they've almost gotten away with the courses through their own veins, until Batman shows them in red spring arcs. But then Bane grabs him. And so Alfred shows up. No, 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 no. As he grabs him and he does my favorite little pose, the little T pose in the corner. You know, or not so different, you and me. As he just does the Hulk thing, smashes him on side to side. The truth is, I look at you and I see myself. Young, stupid, but playtime is over, and so on. Use it. It's your only move. He wants him to become him so that he can retire. The Red Hood gang unleashes Killer Croc as he jumps into the air to help Batman also. The thing that was once Waylon Jones tears at him, ripping off chunks of flesh, swallowing them whole. Bane infuses more venom. I can hear the sickening squelch of muscle fibers multiplying, thickening. He grows bigger, impossibly big. The wounds close. But God bless him, the kid keeps on. Cuts his arm. What, no fancy quote? And then he grabs him again, throws him against the wall. Going back to Jones and Bilbo. Champ comes roaring back. This could be trouble for Jones. As we move into the later half, who expected this to be a classic? Oh no, it looks like with no one in his corner, Jones is lost. And Bruce thinks about this until Harley comes over. Hey, somebody's going to give you an inspirational speech, but I'm just going to tell you get the fuck up. Is that cool? Yeah, it's cool. They don't know what Bane's max level is, but it keeps infusing more and more venom. This dude is like 20 feet tall, so I don't know how much more he can even take. But we're not even sure if he even has one. So what's your point, Pennyworth? Get on with it. My point is, I don't think you can get him to reach some max level. You just have to use the venom. No, we're sticking to my plan. Bruce really doesn't want to use this venom based off what Selina said in the last issue, which is that it's dangerous and could potentially change Bruce. Going back, we see Bruce running over to the cage to help Waylon out, while he is also helping Waylon take on Bane. And then he exposes Bane's back. So Bane laying on the floor, Bruce approaches him and says, I severed your spine at the thoracic, which means you can't use your legs anymore. But that's okay. You still have your arms, which is a callback. Oh man, now you can't even use your arms anymore, but hey, you can still bite me. No, we're not that different, Bane. We both lost fathers. The difference is I didn't break my father's back or his heart, which pisses off Bane so much he uses another dose of venom, showing that this is his max limit that he's ever reached. As Dr. Arkham says, this is crazy. We've never seen anything like this. Bane screaming, grabs Bruce, throws him on the ground, starts smashing him, saying, you're no better than me. You're nothing. I've given everything. All my people in home could be safe because this is war. It's all war. But I'm done. It's your turn now. Bane keeps smashing and smashing. And this is when Alfred's like, you have to use the venom or you're going to die, dude. Do it, kid. Use the venom. It's your only chance of making it out of there. Go on. Use it. And then Bruce says, you win. You want me to use the venom? I'll use it. And then he calls for Catwoman. And she shoots Bane in the back. Take the shot. I got you, baby. Bruce doesn't have the venom in him. He has it in those little darts that he shot. And so now Bane finally overloads and basically explodes from muscle growth and venom usage. And Alfred says, I can't help but laugh. Laugh like I haven't in years because this kid, bloody hell. But how? So we cut to 2 days before and we see how this actually happened. How much of this stuff am I taking out of you again? Well, you're taking all of it, Eddie. Every drop. I'll beat him that way. So he listened to Selina and is taking out the venom. And Alfred goes on. In hindsight, I understand how he won. Batman. I see it. The thing Bane didn't see. The thing all kings and generals, masters of war, always fail to take into account. That for some soldiers, winning isn't the point. Because theirs is a fight that's bigger than any war. It's old as time and immediate as a baby's scream. There's no end to it, ever. Not really. It's all about doing what's right, no more, no less. So for someone like Batman, he's not fighting to win, he's fighting to fight. The fight is the point. For him, for the people he loves. And we see that on the TV, everybody's looking at him. Ozzy, even Harvey is like, you see that? Bruce won. And I'm grateful to the Batman for the reminder. But keeping up with Catwoman later, she's going away. She had a nice visit to Gotham, and she's got a whole case of Venom with her. So we'll see what happens with that. That's a good little end twist for them. And then we keep up with Bane. How's Bane doing? Good morning, Bane. You look wonderful today. It's literally just his brain, eyes, and like some of his body. Your cells, they're just such a marvel, but I'm here because someone else wants to talk to you. Here. And it's the Joker. Bane, I just wanted to put your mind at ease. The whole incident, I see it as a minor setback. Now look, I know you were hoping to retire, cede the role, but my sincerest belief is that you wouldn't really make happy. Not really. Lying around Santa Prisca with family? Come on. You love it too much, this war. So as your friend, I'd like to help you. And he blows up Santa Prisca. He says, bro, you don't get a time off of the war. This is it. You're with me, you're done. He destroys everything. So I wonder what Bane's gonna react with that. Yeah. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.